315. 1 year ago, Taylor Cooper was in this audience. Taylor's from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. At that time, he had been a Christian less than a year, converted because he went to a trunk or treat at the congregation. He was a manager at a local restaurant, and when he came in this room, he had never heard of Heritage Christian University. He learned that night that for 55 years, making ministers has been our ministry. He learned that we were unique, that we're not a preaching school because all of our degrees are accredited degrees. But he also learned that we're not quite like the other colleges and universities in that every degree, undergrad and graduate, was a degree in Bible and ministry. And that every single student we have is a Bible major training so that they can minister, lead for Christ, and lead other people to Christ. And that excited him. He learned that he could come to campus and study about how to tell people about Jesus, or he could do it from a distance at his home. He learned that he could do it more affordably. He found out that 75% of our students graduate with an accredited degree and borrow no money to get it. In fact, in this past year's graduating class, not one single graduate borrowed a dime to get a degree from Heritage Christian University. He learned that we have full tuition scholarships, and for over 10 years have had full tuition scholarships for those who come and study on our campus. That we do 25 full tuition scholarships for graduates of preaching schools who want to go after a bachelor's degree. That we do full tuition scholarships for graduate students who want to get a graduate degree with us. And he got to thinking about the people that led him to Jesus and the people he knew that needed to know Jesus, and he made a decision that changed his life. He walked out that back door. He went over to our table, started learning about Heritage Christian. He applied as a student, turned in his 2 weeks' notice. 2 weeks later, he was on our campus studying how to tell people about Jesus, and he's been doing it ever since. The first day of the August semester, this last August, it was pouring down raining, but he and other students were walking the streets near the school, knocking on doors and setting up Bible studies. He does Bible studies at the local YMCA. Next summer, he will be the evangelism intern at the Mount Juliet congregation, and when he graduates from school, his congregation is going to hire him as their evangelism minister. 315 people are dying somewhere in the world while I'm talking to you. And most of them don't know Jesus Christ. Taylor's trying to do something about it. What are you going to do about it? I'm not on this stage looking for students who will register classes so that you can pay tuition so I can pay salaries and turn on the lights. I raise money to pay salary and turn on the lights so I can recruit an army who will go out into the world and make a difference for Jesus. If you want an easy life, if you want six figures, if you just want a diploma on the wall that you can point to and brag about, go to school somewhere else. But if you want to change the world, if you want to make a difference for Jesus, then come to Heritage Christian University, because there, making ministers is our ministry. If that's your mission, don't settle for anything less.
Thank you, man.